Peace, beautiful beings. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing really well. I wanted to sit down in front of the camera today and do a short, sweet heart share, mainly because I am halfway through this pregnancy. Can you believe it? It is really crazy to say. I feel like I just found out I was pregnant 2 days ago, and now I am 22 weeks pregnant. We have 18 weeks to go. Well, give or take, you know, baby is going to decide when they want to come at the end of the day. But it's going by really fast, and I feel like I haven't even had the chance to talk about it that much because it's been going by so fast. Really quickly, if the audio is weird, it might be because the camera is above the heater and it was cold in this room, so I wanted to make it a little cozy. I'm not going to turn it off because it feels good, so hopefully it sounds okay. I am in the guest room right now. We have finally begun to put it together. We have a carpet in here and a bed that Matt put together with a mattress, and we'll start to add more things in here as time passes. That way when people come over after the baby's born, they have somewhere to sleep. Even before the baby's born, the midwife will have somewhere to sleep during the birth process, and the doula, and if anybody wants to take a nap, like the birth photographer or my mom, grandma, anybody, they now have a place that will be theirs on top of the basement, which also can serve as a guest sleeping space. By the way, if you have not seen the house tour yet, you should definitely check that out. It's getting wonderful reviews and a lot of views, actually. I'm happy that everyone is resonating with it and is excited to see our new living space after living in Bertha, our big church van, for almost a year. What an upgrade this home is, and we love our van. And we will always love van living, and we will do van living again at some point in our lives, but we're happy to have this home now. And I'm happy that a lot of you were commenting on the house tour that this home matches our energy and our vibes so well, because I completely agree with you, and it's what made it so hard for us to walk away from this place. I mean, we had been living in our van, and then we took a break to save money, and we're living with my mom and just so happened to stumble upon this home that was so close to where I grew up. When we saw it, the energy of this place and this land immediately said, this is yours. But you know how it is when you see something that can be a dream come true, your immediate reaction is limiting thoughts. So you see something and it's so amazing that our brains, unfortunately, are conditioned to be like, that is amazing. I probably can't get that. You know, what a disappointment that modern society has made it okay for us to condition ourselves in this way. And it's been something I've been rewiring, just rehearsing the emotions and the reactions of deserving what I want. If I see a big, beautiful home, I would want my brain to say, that is so beautiful. I deserve that. I'm gonna get that, you know, instead of a bunch of limiting thoughts flooding in at once. So that's a daily practice for me, just calling in things that I deserve, whether I think I can logistically get them or not, because the universe will always find a way for you to get things, regardless of logic, regardless of whatever plans you think you have to create. It will come to you if it's meant to be, and you can call it in and make it meant to be. Let me not go on a rant about manifestation, because you know I love that stuff. Check out my manifestation videos if you want to hear more about that type of stuff. But to reel it back in, we're very blessed to be here. So definitely check out the house tour. So it's the second week of January. I am 22 weeks pregnant. There's a lot of anxiety that comes with it, but it's mostly just gratitude and excitement and wonder. And so every day I'm just making sure that I do my meditations, and I'm eating nourishing foods, and I'm stretching out my pelvis, doing my squats to prepare myself for that birth journey, and going on my walks every day, 30-minute walk a day, just to get my blood pumping and my lymph moving, and stay conditioned and ready for what is going to be like a marathon that my body is going to go through. Oh, speaking of going on my daily walks, let me sneak this in really quickly. This video is sponsored by Native. Native offers a variety. Use my special code right here. We went to go see the midwife yesterday and it was wonderful. I always look forward to seeing my midwife every month. She's a beautiful person and I'm grateful that we connected, and she'll be there to help usher me into this initiation of motherhood. And every time I go, it's sort of like a progress report day where I'm able to talk about how I'm feeling and the fears that might be coming up, things I'm excited about, anything going on with the baby or my body or my mind. I'm able to just go to her office, sit on the couch and open up. It's almost like a prenatal therapy session in a way. And on a side note, it just reminds me of the difference between hospital care and midwifery care. When I did go to the obstetrician one time, I did feel like it was a cattle call type of situation where there were many women in the waiting room and the people behind the counter don't really seem to care about how you're feeling that day. It's just very robotic, and the OB was very robotic, and the nurse, and everyone's just at work, you know, and it's like you're going into Walmart and buying a t-shirt. It's just like everything's on autopilot and no one checks in to make eye contact with you and connect from the heart energy space and just let you unload and talk about what's going on. Now, I only went once and I know everyone's experience is different, but for me, I could feel the energy of the hospital was not what I wanted from day one. So I'm very, very blessed to have midwifery care. Going to get my measurements and hear the heartbeat. Oh, the sweet, sweet sound of my baby's heartbeat. It's amazing. The first time we heard it, Matt and I both were in tears because it made it real. Like, there's actually a baby in there. It's huge. Are you tripping out? That's oh,
that's wow. Your baby.
I am growing a human. It's going to be a full-grown human one day that could possibly change the world. And right now it's growing in me. I mean, I know it's so normal because we see pregnant people all the time, and you know it's happening. There's like, what are the numbers? 250 babies are born every minute, something like that around the world. But it is still amazing and jaw-dropping to me every single day. And anytime I feel a kick, I'm just like, been a very warm winter. We've barely had any frost, definitely no snow, lots of rain, thunderstorms, and it seems to be keeping the ground fertile because even in the middle of January, I'm seeing things sprouting up. The ground was dead, but now I'm starting to see grass and weeds and little sprouts starting to pop up, and everything is becoming green slowly but surely. And I don't want to go into a rant about climate change because I'm sure that has something to do with why we've had such a warm winter. But to keep it positive, it has been really nice physically to enjoy this fairly warm, wet winter. As you might have seen in the past couple of vlogs, Matt finally left his job. So I have him here full time now to help out around the house while I'm working, or while I rest, he can be working and he's helping out with the store, and things are moving so beautifully. We have these lovely slow mornings where we spend time with each other and we drink tea and we dance and we kiss the baby belly, and then we get to work. And it's nice to find this routine as two people who are able to stay at home while we make money and slowly find a routine that will work well as we integrate into parenthood. Even though I know when the baby gets here, they will throw any routine we have planned out of the window. But it is nice to be spending this winter together here at home. We have officially transitioned out of the Christmas mode. It usually takes me a while to get out of that holiday spirit, but we took our Christmas stockings off of the mantle officially and stored them away for next year. We also took the Christmas tree down and finally burned it like we told you in the house tour. It was a really beautiful ceremony to set it on fire and watch it burn so fast and so bright, and say thank you for the tree, thank you for being a part of our holiday time and giving your energy to the household. And now we will collect those ashes from the tree and from the wood that we burn in the fire pile and use it in fertilizer for our garden. So it all comes full circle, even though next year I want to experiment with getting a Christmas tree that has roots. I've never seen a seller in this area, but I have heard that that's a possibility. And then that way, once we're done with the tree, we could plant it outside instead of burn it. So in just 2 weeks, I will be heading off to the Dominican Republic. I'm so excited. I will be taking a solo trip without Matt. I know. One of my favorite podcasts to listen to is the Free Birth Society podcast, where Emily Saldana, the host, talks about free birth and natural birth and home birth and interviews people that do it at home and have these free births unassisted without doctors and midwives. And these women are so brave, and I love listening to it. And they have put together a retreat for mamas. So we're gonna be out there. There's gonna be some pregnant mamas and some mamas with babies, and we'll be getting massages and going to the beach and waterfalls and eating good food and just relaxing and bonding as mothers. And I felt it was something that I needed because I don't have a lot of mother companionship out here in the woods. It's usually just me and Matt most of the time, and my family. I spend a lot of time with my family, but the only mothers I spend time with are my mother and my grandmother and my aunt. So it would be nice to connect with other mothers from all around the world, and I wanted to do this alone to give me and the baby this baby moon that was just to ourselves and a time to connect. I'm just really excited about it, so stay tuned for a vlog there. I don't know how much I'll film because I really do want to just stay present, but knowing me, I will end up picking up that camera at some point. If you live in the Dominican Republic right now, or you're from there and you know places that I should go to eat or anything specific that I should do, let me know. Comment below any of your advice about traveling to the Dominican Republic. I would love to learn from you all, because that's one place I've never been, and it is outside of the US, so as much information I can gather, the better. Most of the events and excursions are already planned out of things that we'll see, but I still am open to recommendations, of course. All right, well, that is pretty much all I wanted to say to you all. I just wanted to open up and say hello and share how life has been for these past couple of days or a couple of weeks. It's funny because I watch a lot of mothers on Instagram and YouTube, and it's actually my favorite type of story to subscribe to is families and parents and mothers especially. I love to watch the way other people parent and how they go through such a sacred journey of life. And what I thought I would do was film a lot of vlogs throughout this pregnancy, but I'm noticing that this baby is bringing out a different side in me to where I don't really feel like picking up the camera as much as I usually do. I don't have the urge to vlog as much, and I really don't have words a lot of the time. And coming from someone who is so extroverted and so talkative, it has been a transition to not have a lot of things to say. I sit in front of my journal some mornings and I open it up and I'm like, I have nothing to say. And it's also kind of a beautiful thing because I'm connecting to this growing soul inside of me and no words are necessary. And I believe that's probably why I haven't had many words to say to you all and to anyone really. I've been sort of a hermit. So I appreciate you all respecting that. I know a lot of you want to see more vlogs and more videos, faster, more. but this is a time now where I'm noticing myself sort of crawl into my cocoon. So it's better for me to make content when I feel the urge. Like today, I did feel excited about sitting down and just talking to all of you. But know that I do hear you all. I read all of your YouTube comments. I might not reply to all of them, but I read them and I get your energy and your gratitude, and I feel you all and I love you all, and I do see your video topic requests. I have so many topics in my notebook that I have yet to film and produce for you all. But I want to talk about the pregnancy supplements and herbs that I'm taking. I want to talk about books I've been reading and podcasts I've been listening to that are helping me prepare for this childbirth. I want to create a follow-up video to the herbal abortion video that I created several months ago, basically talking about how to cleanse your body energetically and physically after pregnancy release or abortion or miscarriage. That's been a popular request of you all, so I do want to make a follow-up video to that. I want to talk more about PCOS because so many of you are asking me to help you with your PCOS, and I hear you. I am going to make a video. I haven't done it yet because I need to gather all of my information and put it into a concise, easy to understand type of video, and that takes time, and I'm going to be guided to the right moment to make it. And when it's the right moment, it will happen and the video will be released. I want to talk to you about menopause and people that have had hysterectomies and how you can benefit from yoni steaming and the things that I talk about. I don't want to leave you all out. I hear you too. And then I want to talk more about spirituality. Meditation videos are coming, more manifestation and chakra and crystals, and if only there were 25 Veladyas, we could all gather together and make a lot of content and just pile it on ya. But I'm respecting what baby is asking of me, which is to slow down and do everything with intention. Also, the Hawaii vlog. We went to Hawaii for my birthday the first week of December and filmed a beautiful vlog, and I still have not edited and uploaded that for you all. I don't know where the energetic block is, but I'm going to do that soon, and that will be up for you to see. But thank you. Thank you for all of you. You all share so much love in the comment section and in emails and letters you send to us, and it fills us. It fills my heart. I can't believe we are at 180,000 subscribers, almost at 200,000, and it feels like we just hit 100,000. And that's all from you all. That's from you sharing our videos, showing your videos to your family members and to your friends, and posting them on Instagram and Facebook, and opening up the Earth Mama Medicine family worldwide. Like, I could cry now just thinking about how awesome it is. So thank you, and we are filled with gratitude. So let me stop ranting before I actually do cry. I love you all so much. I will see you in the next video, and I'll see you below in the comment section. Peace.